let me tell you mean something what we are expecting at this moment from you guys. When your joining date has been pushed, there are few areas I would suggest and I would basically recommend you to really focus yourself and build some additional competency if there is any gap or if there is any area you feel that means that needs to be improved. There are few bunch of your friends have already joined us. OK, that's a very nominal number of people who have already joined, and maybe some of you already know the people who have already joined, who are the students and who are the freshers have already joined. Some of you are actually friends also. When they interacted with the business, when they are actually having some discussions with the project team and program team, OK, they definitely are going to be discussed about their technical competency, whatever they had learned. OK. Whatever they know, what their competencies is and how they can be effective from the day one or the immediate time factor. OK. So similarly, they are also being discussed in terms of their communication, how confidently they are communicating, how much efficiently they are basically talking. OK, what they are sharing with the project leads or project managers or the account owners in terms of how they are expressing their own competencies and the experiences, what they have gathered or what you have gathered to them. Those factors a lot, because first thing first is your confidence, what you know, what you learn, and what you express or what you interpret. That's basically says a confidence. And then confidence automatically will be represented through your right communication, right way of representations, and right level of English actually that you use. OK, so this is one part of it. Then the second part goes to means your actual competency or technical competency, what you have achieved so far. So genuinely means one thing I wanted to call it out very clearly and listen to me. This is very, very important. All of you have gone through the velocity program. All of you have been certified. All of you have completed capstone project. All of you have secured some marks that what we are expecting. OK, a lot of people actually have scored really very well. So genuinely the expectation from each one of you when you get into the project or when you get into Wipro, that you will make the differential in compared to some other of your student friends or freshers friend who probably have joined, are joining in Wipro directly from the campus without going through the velocity program. OK, velocity is a big invested program for us. And this program we have already mentioned several times. It's an accelerated program to give you a really good boost up in terms of your technical competency. And which does not necessarily means only learning and knowing the stuff. At the same time means effectively completion of the velocity program with your mid score, capstone and everything. You also been offered in the higher scale, which is called the turbo scale, almost like a double than elite scale. So when everything is given, the Wipro has invested on your program or the training, when Wipro has offered you a higher scale. So genuinely Wipro has a full right to expect that you are going to make the differential in compared to some other freshers joining in the organization. The 16 weeks or 18 weeks of program, rigorous learning, whatever you have gone through, I am 200% sure definitely if you concentrate and if you focus and if you learned it well, it definitely gave you enough amount of confidence that you can do and you can show your difference. But what on the ground we have observed in the cases, the people who have joined, some of the cases we found that they are lacking some of the knowledges, experiences and the competencies. Believe me, I'll give you a use case, one or two use cases where one we discussed with the person and then went into the deep dive. We found some of you have utilized or used some of your friends support or some of the other people's supports in terms of submitting the assessment, in terms of submitting the exams or completely clearing the exams. You people probably be available or probably be there on the call and showing that you are attending, but you probably not focusing your attendance and focusing on your classes. And these are basically getting reflected now. OK, the people who have joined, I am telling you the experiences from them. And which is not showing good, means form of your own qualification in the organization. Because it's a very super focused program that we are running for the first time in Wipro, and we have given this offer to some of the or very few of the students who probably have done a good scoring in the National Talent Hunt assessment program, and you guys got that priority. You guys got this privilege to get into the program on our investment. I'm 200%. I'm telling you one thing. There are so many mails and calls we have received from some other of your friends who are genuinely means aggressive to be joining in this program. But just because of probably their cutoff marks and all those things, they are not able to do it. And they could be genuine also. But what happens ultimately, you guys got the opportunity. And if there is any way you guys probably took these things very lightly, that automatically will be showing very much means, crystal clear once you join and once you start talking to our business team and the project team. So my purpose of calling it saying that don't give that opportunity to any of the business or any of your account people when you join Wipro. You guys have already been hyped and you guys have already got a good access, or your name has already been given to the people. People are waiting for the velocity students or velocity freshers to join. So that means they can see that means that differential and they can make you guys really effective and they can take you guys really in the next level. We are just waiting for your people to join, and we are probably looking for you people to get into the project and start actually, means doing your professional journey from the day one effectively. But if you are not proving yourself, if you feel that means the feelings actually of the sense of the feelings is coming from the business team or the project team, that you people somehow manage this one by taking some others' help, this is going to be really surfaced out very fast and very soon. And that definitely is not good for anyone's performance. OK. So please keep it in mind. You are no more going to be a student. You are going to be a professional. So professional world works on the performance basis. Whoever perform, they live. Whoever don't perform, they will perish. That's the professional world. So when I'm talking to that, it is not about only this sharing of the experiences from the team or from the group of people who have joined us. It's a lessons learned for all of us. For you, for me, for the learning partner, everyone. What I am planning to do, or we have already decided to do, every learning partner for us, wherever you were, we have discussed with every one of them. They have opened up their platform. They are keeping their platform available for you. Everyone will go and open then multiple number of open sessions, which is going to have a doubt clearing sessions for you. They are going to have a crash course sessions where they are going to take care of the various different topics of the different technical journeys or technical curriculums, where they are going to focus on few of the areas. Say for instance, Spring Boot, building APIs, core Java, or the UI means React or Angular, or maybe the cloud specific some training. It is going to publish to you in the calendar, and they are going to open it. They are going to open the projects for you, the practice projects. They are going to have the access to all materials, that learning materials, including the video, the classes, what you have missed, and every recording will still be available with you. There will be assessment, which will be also there from each and every one, including our Capstone project. I would like each one of you, without fail, again I'm saying, each one of you without fail. Please dedicatedly and focusedly follow and complete those and access and go through this journey again. This is the opportunity for you till you join to complete the hands-on again, to do the crash course again, to do the projects again, some cases have been capstone again, so that your learning will be learned. You will not have any gap. Believe me, my friend, again, I'm saying professional world is completely performance based. You may come, but you may not sustain means unless and until the performance is given. So this is extremely important. If some of your friends are not in the call, I would suggest you also please pick up the phone call or do the group chats or whatever you want. Please inform and share this communication to those people. I am really good taking you seriously. From Wipro point of view, also what we are planning to do, we are trying to see means some of the communication skills, kind of a tutorials to share with you from the Wipro portal, which you can access externally and you can basically go through. Expressing yourself, ensuring that what you learned, you are just telling the same thing in the right way and expressing more to the other person or the project team or the account team is extremely important. Otherwise, they either will fall in the impression that you don't know anything or you are not a good communicator. In the current world, just by knowing the technology is not sufficient enough. That is the reason all of you have agile in the course. The agile meanings is everybody's agility, and the agility comes when you show that level of flexibility from your technology adoption as well as your communication. When you are part of the agile team or in a scrum team, nobody is going to talk about you or nobody going to talk on behalf of you. You have to raise your hand and you have to stand and talk about your own project, your own work, your own challenges, what support you need and what excellence you can do. Every individual has to contribute. So you have enough time till you join to brush up your communication skill. A lot of you people probably have come from some of the nitty backgrounds and all those things, but you are going to be in the professional journey. I want to highlight this one very clearly. If you need, please join, make yourself join into some crash courses or anything. The learning and communication skill is amazingly important over here. And I personally want not only that, even Lavanam, Najib, whoever is there and who are actually with you for last 6 months, 7 months continuously. We want each one of you will succeed here means with the utmost your excellence. I personally do not want to hear out from the business that this is the kind of a situation is there. Rana. How can you say that a Java full stack developer doesn't have any understanding about the Java? And on doing some kind of a sort of deep diving, we found that that guy probably have taken from the help from his brothers or some of the friends and all those things. That's not the purpose actually why this velocity is running today. So guys, I am not going to continue anymore. I am probably done with my job. My again thing is every partner, learning partner had opened the platform, sharing with you reportedly all sort of training program, learning program, opening the projects, assessment. We are reviewing and we are tracking your participations over there. I'll make it one thing very sure is going to be checked and tracked very thoroughly and very thoroughly. So consequences can be there. So please take it very serious, focus, build your excellence technically and soft skill wise, both the areas. Don't miss any opportunity. Now you are out of the exams and everything, so you have enough time. Don't waste your opportunity, and this is the time you have to build yourself. So that's all from my end. I'm handing over to Lavanam and Najib. Lavanam and Najib means you anything to communicate to them.
Absolutely. Rana, thank you for opening the session and setting the context and giving them the complete overview that why, why it's important for them to stay tuned. And as Rana said, you know, velocity, the trainer, people who have been trained on this velocity uh, are our most priority. And there is a lot of investment. It's not only towards money, in terms of effort, in terms of time. Each one of you also invested time, and we also invested time. Only thing is, we should wait for uh, the business allocation that we are right now doing, and we are doing the alignment. So we request you to leverage this particular gap of that 1 or 2 months that we have right now till we onboard you. You should work towards improving your communication skills and also brushing up whatever you have learned. And you should, you know, you should ensure that you don't forget, and you should be billing ready. By the time we allocate you, you should be ready to start your projects. So we're also hearing from a couple of people that they said my training has happened 2 months back, or I've completed my course 1.5 month back. That shouldn't be the reason for you to forget whatever you have learned. You need to keep revisiting what you have learned, and you definitely need to be updated and stay relevant, because learning never should be stopped. And also you should find opportunity. This particular time that you have, you should also work towards improving your communication skills, your other etiquettes, and be ready. Okay, you see the industry phenomena right now, that we are looking at onboarding candidates quickly and make them bill. That's what our priority, since we all put in efforts for last 6 months tirelessly, and we should leverage whatever the time we have towards improving our skills. So also, we are trying our best to keep you updated on the developments that we have. That's where these kind of calls that we are doing. Ask your friends. You can also give them the updates whatever you listen from these kind of sessions, and we will have another round of session also. Okay, we periodically we will have these updates. That's it from my side, Rana. Najib, if you have anything.
No, Labnam Rana. There are certain questions being asked on the Q&A. We would like to answer those questions. I'll read it out. This first question is, why is the onboarding postponed to 20th, and is it confirmed for all?
I think at the beginning of the start of this sessions means I have mentioned that it's a very much executive decision, and the decision is basically just to ensure that all our business and all our project and account are completely aligned about their immediate joining and getting into that productive manner. Okay. And not only that, there are some of the other factors are already there, because we already have the people who joined and they are also getting into the project. We do not want to actually just overboard actually the people over here. So because of that, some shifting actually is happening, but nevertheless means as long as you guys are being effective and being tuned actually your whatever you have learned and your technology, and you're showing actually your excellence, everybody, all of you are getting in. That should not be any challenge.
Thank you, Rana. The next question is, will the date of joining be postponed again? No, this is the final one. The first batch is being scheduled on 28th of August, and following we will start conveying information to you when it's the next batch. Second question is, we haven't received the offer letter yet. So as we mentioned earlier, before in the beginning of the sessions, the velocity training, we've completely mentioned that once you complete your training successfully, only then your turbo offer will be released. Until then, your elite offer stands valid. Rana, there's a question about certificate. People who've completed their trainings, they haven't received their certificates yet.
Yeah, it will be completely sharing. Actually, it will be shared with you. And anyway, means unless and until you join Wipro, this certificate will not be offered. So once you join Wipro, immediately it will be offered to you. Even actually the people who joined, they are also waiting for the certification, because we are just closing actually few of the things, because it is a digital certification. So there are certain technical nitty-gritties we are working with the individual learning partners. 1 or 2 areas we are seeing some of the technical challenges. We'll close it actually by next week. All the people who join, they will be getting the certificate very soon. The people who are yet to join, once you join, they will be offered.
Thank you, Anna. So if we fail in velocity, will we get elite offer? Yes. As we mentioned, please try to, complete your trainings and successfully complete the velocity program. But in case, in rare chances, if not able to complete the velocity program, we still have your elite offer valid. There's more questions about the offer letters and the onboarding date. Now there's a question. I'm a student of Wipro Velocity program. My domain is Java FSD, and also I have completed my training on 28th July with great learning, and also passed with good marks. And there's a question about onboarding again. I think as
This is the
Rana and
offer letter
Lavnab
question.
mentioned, yeah, so the 28th is the first batch, September 28th is the first batch when we are onboarding, and we'll also start sending out the offer letters for the next batches. More questions about offer letters and onboarding.
Someone says that means I had a problem regarding my BGP link, means the credentials is not supported. I believe this team actually should have a BGP done, means anything actually, Najib, you want to highlight on the BGP side?
There are still people who've not uploaded documents and there are pending information to be furnished to the BGV team. So please do mention, you'll have to log into your iVerify portal and check for the details. And in case if you have not, even our team is getting in touch with you every week, right? Depending on your status. We've been calling you, please speak to them, clarify that. Also, please write to us. We will try to, close your BGV as soon as possible.
Okay, one thing is means be rest assured, if you complete it successfully, you are up to the mark, your excellence is there. There should not be any challenge in terms of getting an offer letter and all those things. As Najib mentioned, Wipro is working actually with the different phases of onboarding. So the moment actually this phase is declared and date is announced, at this moment of time, 28th September is a one date which is announced. For rest of the dates actually is announced, automatically you will start getting the offer letters and everything. There should not be any doubt about that. What we want, again, I'm emphasizing, please do continue on your learning journey. The excuses of I have learned it 2 months back and I forgot, that's not going to work out. We have given you the thirst. Now you have to have a self propeller to really travel in the space, and that you have to make it and you have to do it. Even if when you are in the project also the same thing. The project means the work is given to you, but you have to learn by yourself to actually execute that work. So please ensure that culture is actually built in yourself. There is no spoon feeding happens in the professional world. So the time is very precious for you. Focus on your learning and continue that.
Now, there's one question, mostly around pending capstones, and due to various reasons, students were not able to submit. Can they go ahead and still submit? Is there a due date?
Surely you can connect actually with your learning partners, and we are tracking actually you guys for as long enough time that when the capstone can be submitted, when the capstone is not there. There are a lot of people who are not even responding. So whoever not responded, we have deleted them. We have basically dropped them at our end. Technically speaking, let me tell you, because there is a limit of means follow up. So you guys also need to be very means focus on your learning journey and be very communicative and then respond it on time. And when it doesn't happen, that is where the challenge is. I think means enough follow up is going to be happened by our learning partners also with you in terms of completing this means capstone and everything. But I see means there is a delay. If there is a genuine reason that you have an exam or something else because of that it is delay and you want to submit it now, please go ahead and connect with our learning partners immediately, and they are more than happy to help you. Yeah, Najib.
Yeah, and I think most of the questions are around onboarding and offer letters. Just looking for if any different question.
Okay, sure. Because it's a hard stop, so I have to get into another call.
Sure.
So
I think
guys,
we're done. Yeah.
thank you very much for attending from my end. And again, I'm saying that happy learning and happy journey on your learning space. Please be associated with your learning partners and response and utilize your time in terms of continuing your journey. Thanks a lot.
Thank you all. I've also attached a survey link in the message box in case if you're not able to, get your answer for your question. Please do fill up the survey. We'll come back to you. Thank you all.
Very, very important, guys. Please do that.
Thank you, Lebanon. Thank you, Arana.
Bye, everyone. Thanks, Rana. Thanks, Najib, everyone.